There are moments in life that are perfect. When the things we've been dreaming of become reality. And then there are moments when our plans go way off course.
Well, sometimes.
That's what happened to Joni Croft and her son Kyle back in 2010.
So we were headed on a mission trip to Thailand, and we were supposed to leave in June. We kind of got the word that there was some violence in Thailand, and it was not close to where we were going, so we weren't concerned at first. And then it actually progressed to exactly where we were going.
The government issued a non-essential travel ban. The trip was off, but there was an orphanage in a different country that was open for visitors.
We shifted to going to China, and we ended up going in August. While we were there, my son Kyle came to me and said, you know, have you noticed Phillip? Do you know who Phillip is?
As a kid, Phillip dreamed of one thing: having a family.
It's every orphanage kid's dream to have just somewhere blonde and be loved. I was born in China about a year and a half. I don't know why. My birth parents just abandoned me under a bridge.
Complications from birth had left him in a wheelchair.
It was like a tumor. It's grown into my spine. That's how I became paralyzed.
When Phillip met Joni and Kyle at the orphanage in China, there was an instant connection.
I just remember seeing Kyle and knowing that I want to be my brother, but want to be his brothers, but knowing that that might not be a possibility. So knowing that, like, yeah, partially because growing up living with a little bit like disappointment in a way. Just imagine you have a group of kids and then they all get adopted except you. You move on to the next group and their group get adopted. You move. That's how I feel like every time.
While a 10-year-old Phillip kept his hopes at bay, the Crofts, who had never planned to adopt, returned home. But they felt a tugging on their heartstrings back in Washington.
I could just see him like growing and flourishing already in like difficult circumstances. So I just wondered, like, what would it be like if he was my brother and he came home and lived with my family, and then we got to see like where things went from there.
For Joni's husband Carl, work trips became a time of reflection.
Every Monday morning I would leave at about 3 a.m. and I had 3 or 4 hours of windshield time. On that drive in the dark down to Yakima, just looking forward to my windshield, you know, at the road ahead, this picture of this bright smiling face of this young boy kept popping into my mind. You know, it was just flashing in front of me. And that's when it became clear to me at the time that we could do more than just throw money at this little boy. We could make him part of our home, yeah.
The process took 18 months. It was filled with paperwork and prayers. Then came the moment when everything Phillip had been dreaming of came true.
They give me a book. The book is what every kids get when they get adopted. It's a book that shows this is your family, this is where we live.
It's amazing. It's just this little boy that gets what he's been hoping for. And it's just like he's hugging a person, you know, it's so special to him. So it's an amazing moment.
The Crofts flew to China in 2012 to bring the newest member of their family home.
We all met up in this like big room, and he was just wheeling circles around all of us. He was like, hi mom, hi dad, hi brother, hi sister.
Yeah. With his mom, dad, brother, and sister by his side, Phillip moved from China to the Lilac City.
Now that's a 3.
It wasn't long after that,
Thanks, man.
he found another family at Parasport Spokane.
Okay, guys. Generally coming into Parasport, you just feel a sense of belonging. Like, everybody in a wheelchair. I don't need to be like the special kid in the class, in a special desk.
He's extremely talented. He's literally good at everything. To be able to pick it up as quickly as he has, and to make a junior world team last summer in track and field, to be on the varsity team and play in the starting lineup. I mean, all of those things are just incredible.
There was a point at which Teresa said to us, he's going to be an elite athlete. We didn't have the vision that she has.
That vision has become a reality in the years since. Phillip has traveled the world with Parasport, competing in Switzerland and even China, racking up medals and trophies.
I didn't make this all happen. I had people surrounded me. Sports basically changed my life.
Phillip's journey to Spokane was a life-changing one for so many. It fulfilled his dreams of being a son, a brother, and in the last 6 years, he's become so much more. A teammate, an elite athlete, a champion.
For everything that kid's been through, all of us need to just recognize that and recognize that all of us have a lot to be thankful for, and he's brought a lot of joy to all of us.
I believe that God's created him the way he is for a reason, for a purpose. He's going to use him mightily in the years ahead. He doesn't look at himself as, a kid with disabilities. He's got hopes for his future as well. And if he can have hope for his future, any of us can.
Hopes and dreams for the future, thanks to dreams fulfilled in the past. That all started with an unexpected change of plans.